Hi everyone, welcome to another IELTS video. I'm Pedro, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at sentence completion questions in the IELTS reading section. With sentence completion questions, you'll be given a set of incomplete sentences that report certain information from the text. Each sentence will have a gap that you'll need to complete with the exact word or number that you find within the text. Now, the task itself does sound relatively easy. It just seems like it's a case of filling the gaps. However, there are some things that can cause problems. So in this video, we're going to have a look at a few tips to help you not slip up with these questions. Make sure the first thing you do is read the instructions. Apart from telling you what the task is and how many questions you need to answer, the instructions will also tell you how many words and numbers you will need to provide for each answer. This means that if you write more words than is necessary, your answer will be marked wrong. So for this example, an answer like the one in example B would be fine, but answer A would be marked wrong, despite using words that are correct. Also keep in mind that if the instructions tell you to write a number, use figures. Don't write it as a word, as it will go towards your word count. So, if the instructions look like this, write no more than one word and/or a number for each answer, then your answer can be one word only, one number only, or one number with one word. In the following examples, answer A would be fine as it has one number and one word, whereas answer B would be marked wrong as the answer has two words. It doesn't matter if the answer is technically correct. You haven't followed the instructions, so you'd get 0 marks for this. In addition to this, contracted words will not be marked, and any words that are hyphenated will count as one word, not 2 or 3. Once you've read the instructions, it's time to start focusing on the sentences. Don't worry about the gaps just yet. For now, focus on finding keywords and phrases and thinking about what keywords and paraphrasing you could use. With sentence completion questions, you'll not only be reading for the exact words to complete the gaps, but also different words and phrases that have the same meaning as those used in the sentences. So, for question 38 in this example, Von Frisch discovered the difference between dance types by changing the position of the... It is unlikely that you'll read the same words in the text. That would be far too easy. Instead, in the text, you might read something like, Von Frisch found different types of dance when he moved the XYZ. Now remember, I can't guarantee that these exact words will be in the text, but you need to be prepared to think of other ways to express the meaning of the sentences. Now, you can start looking at the gaps and thinking about what type of information is missing. Is it a number? Or is it a name? Or is it something else? You should be able to determine the type of word needed to fill each gap, such as whether it's a noun, an adjective, or a verb. Let's look at the previous example again. We should be able to predict that the missing word will be a noun due to the being used before the gap. However, predicting the actual answer may not always be possible. Now, when answering these questions, you need to make sure that your answer is grammatically accurate. If after adding your answer, you read back the sentence and the grammar is wrong, you should go back to the text and look for another answer, as the one you've chosen is incorrect. So if your sentence looks like this, John found it very XYZ that his exam scores have not been announced yet, and in the text you read, John said it's very annoying the professor is taking so long to release the exam scores, you'll need to make sure that you write annoying so that the sentence is grammatically accurate. This also means that you don't need to write any words that are already in the sentences. If you do, this will also make your sentences grammatically incorrect. So, looking at the previous example again, if on your answer sheet you write very annoying, the answer would be marked wrong as the sentence already has very in it. As in other parts of the IELTS test, be careful with distractors. They can change the original information you hear. You might think you hear the answer, but a word like but or however could change the information you think is correct. Try marking the answer you think is right, then carry on listening to check if it's correct. If it isn't, quickly cross it out and eliminate the answer. And remember that if you are stuck for an answer, just guess. Never leave an answer blank, as this will guarantee that you get no marks. However, if you make a guess, you could be lucky and get the right answer. But whether you're guessing or you know the answer, make sure your answers are spelled correctly. Any incorrect spelling will be marked wrong, even if we can see that you have chosen the right word. And that's it for this video. I hope it's been useful. If you've got any questions you'd like to ask me, just leave them in the comments section. For now, good luck with your studies and see you in the next video.